Hello, travelers. Welcome to Ocean City, the farthest east you can get on the shore. To outsiders, our little beach town is known as a summertime destination for all walks of life. Families, frat bros, and young couples in love. Then there's us, locals, the ones who make this town tick like a clock. Every year, we say leave only your footprints. Instead, our visitors leave us with piles of trash, resentful memories, and a ghost land. They get to return to their residencies across the bridge, and we finally get our beach back, lined with vacated million-dollar condos and a calm blue ocean. But the busy season isn't so bad. If you look a little deeper, you'll notice us locals and our ability to provide 3 months of pure bliss for the Eastern Shore. My mother runs a small business, and as the eldest daughter, I've answered her call of duty year after year. Here's my story. Sit back and let a local guide you through the way of the shore. When I dream of our great blue ocean. It's a dream where I'm not selling her for cheap, but tap into her true currents, intuition, limitless possibilities. When I dream, I'm led by her. I become part of her.
Step outside, I see the sun shining, outlining buildings in the distance. This a new horizon, different from the one my parents saw back when they were vibrant. But here I am, just like them, with their hearts surviving. And here I am, just like them, with my own provided. Early morning, waiting patient for the public transit, pulling deep breaths and blending in with all the tired faces, living check to check and chewing thoughts on my situation. And I considered moving, but I can't bridge the gap from where I'm at to where I'm going. Or what's the facts, what's the change, or the rumors swirling. I caught wind of another local staple closing. In conversation with a friend, just being open. Walking down memory lane, we talked about the old days. Changes in the landscape, improvements we could all make that don't involve displacing citizens, making lowly wage. We don't need another liquor store, we need higher pay. Police reform and roads paved, roles in the community to see growth in the best way. Parks with the breadth of space, something just to mitigate the pressures from our day to day. Look, the stakes is high, we all trying to get by. That's why the good deeds that we do come with a sense of pride, a gesture from the soul, a helping hand in the hard times, a sense of community observed by a weary eye. Kids idling, familiar faces, jokes keep auntie smiling. No blood relation between us, just a term of endearment. The generation before us all became griots, who can't recall but once stood tall and bare an empty lot. 6 degrees separates certain seeds of them to me, like I knew your cousin back in 7-3 to paint the scene of red lines and color schemes separating blocks and streets. Some zones see roses blossom from the concrete, vines spilling out fractured buildings and all the brick heaps. Eminent domain has no rain over me, said the black butterfly flying high above my family tree. The pattern shows a kaleidoscope of those, though vanity overshadows the light needed to float. So most on the ground here can only hope, doing all they can so they can try and cope. They try to write us off as a lost cause, like we wouldn't rather carve our own lane instead of names in a headstone. Many mothers seen emoting over a coffin closing and asked for your input from your upturned snobby nose. You weren't there with her when she was packing up their old clothes, clutching cloth and fabric, wishing inside there was more to hold, making that last fold and boxing up the remnants and donating the last to another who truly needed it. 17 compared to my teenage years. Stiffer growth brought me here. You can't ignore the pressure weighing in the atmosphere. My shuttle broke several barriers to engineer and seen air despite every doubt that ever graced my ear. Vice, I refuse to hear the loss of my closest peers. I persevere at every morning hour when the sun appears. And today I see the sun shining, outlining buildings in the distance. Just a new horizon, different from the one my parents saw back when they were vibrant. But here I am, just like them, with their hearts surviving. And here I am, just like them, with my own providing. Early morning waiting, patient for the public transit, pulling deep breaths and blending in with all the tire bases. Slipping check the deck and chewing thoughts on my situation.
These abundant mountains are timeless and bursting with life, and they've shown us the way of vibrant interconnection. Here, the cycles of the earth are known, and they're paralleled. Our way is the way of duty and love, and just as the rain promises to fall and the sun promises to shine, we know that both life and death are the only guarantees we're given. We know the forest is an eternal being, though the trees may change. When the tree finally falls in the forest, there's another to take its place. And with our own mourning comes a sacred responsibility to become the love we once received, so that our way may live on and continue to provide beauty and strength to this world.